For over 125 years, we proudly support our local communities, helping families, businesses, and neighbors reach their goals. From all of us at First Choice Bank, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Thanks as always for tuning in with us. I'm meteorologist Maggye here at 7:30 this morning, tracking storms moving out of the area. If you're coming in with our push alert, still seeing some rain in the area, but for the most part, the storms, the heaviest of storms right now, pushing outside of our overall coverage area. You can see it here though. If you're sitting in places just south of Aliceville into places like Union, Alabama, still tracking this kind of gnarly storm, still trying to do something out there this morning. I'm keeping an eye on the National Weather Service in Birmingham, see if they're going to issue anything with this. They said they're keeping their eye on it. Again, this is all the way south of the overall Alabama counties that we cover. So south of Aliceville, south of places like Villanova right now, south of Lewiston, around Union is where this is about to pass through. You can see that little circle right there. That's called a rotation or a shear marker within our system, picking up rotation from this storm. So still storms trying to rotate out there at 7:30 this morning, still trying to do something out there. Again, that is not in North Mississippi. This is across the state line, mainly out of our area, but we're still tracking storms again that are trying to do something out there this morning and are very heavy and a lot of lightning as well. These have been really riding along our viewing area. They have been just sitting in the southern portions of our viewing area, the heaviest of those this morning from Attala, Winston into Noxubee County. This is kind of the same story, sitting just to the south of the area that we overall cover. So again, taking a look at it, keeping an eye on the National Weather Service in Birmingham. We're not going to cover this, even if they do pull a tornado or severe thunderstorm warning with it, but just want to show you and be aware that storms are still doing something this morning. They're just not necessarily in our area doing it. So that's some good news. They have pushed out of the area this morning. I hope that you got some good rest last night. We dealt with a lot of rain overnight. Our chief meteorologist, Matt Lawpon, was up at 2-3 a.m. providing coverage. So we kind of worked extended shifts, making sure that you had the coverage you needed overnight. Take a look at the last 6 hours. Lots of rain fell overnight. And then you saw that heavy band push through, really getting its act together as it made its way outside of North Mississippi. So I'm going to let this loop one more time to show you the overall picture. Again, that's been the trend. They kind of get their act together through and out of the area. Watch as that line develops from the Golden Triangle region across the state line and then really starts to bow out, bringing some very strong wind gusts and heavy rain into the city of Birmingham and Tuscaloosa out there this morning. And same story with another strong storm, kind of cluster of storms about to make their way into Tuscaloosa this morning. So if you know anybody, though, that's traveling outside the area along 82 into Tuscaloosa, they're going to be dealing with some heavy rain out there this morning. As for the rest of us, though, you can see some light showers sitting mainly along and south of 82. Yeah, a few sitting outside of that as well, but mainly for North Mississippi along and south of 82 out the door this morning. Let's take a few looks outside, shall we? Show you what you're waking up to this morning. If you're not dealing with some rain, dealing with a lot of clouds out there, some peaks of blue as well over that Greenville camera. Take a look over in Macon, though. Want to continue to show this camera because they are the ones that dealt with the rain the most frequently out of all these cameras. So lots of rain that they dealt with this morning, now sitting dry, but look at those roadways. Very wet roadways out there this morning and some ponding over in fields as well. Usually we can see this field right here. It's usually full of green grass and even some cows and horses there. Not dealing or seeing that this morning just because of the overall ponding that's taking place. So if you're getting out and about, even if you're not dealing with any rain this morning, I just encourage you to take it slow. We are dealing with wet roadways across the area this morning. Lots of rain has fallen across North Mississippi over your past 24 hours, even some of us picking up closer to 3 inches at times. So I just encourage you avoid those local roadways that you know are easily flooded. Another thing we're dealing with this morning is some strong wind gusts. Take a look at this, especially if you're closer to the Tennessee state line, still dealing with wind gusts anywhere between 20 up to 30 miles an hour. Still seeing a wind advisory at place as well until 8 o'clock. So we got about 20 more minutes to deal with this wind advisory, and still seeing some stronger wind gusts, not necessarily advisory level, but still breezy out there. That wind advisory was in place for northwest Mississippi, extending into places like Benton County and then over into Alcorn County as well. Temperatures right now in the 50s for the most part, 50s to near 60 degrees, 60 in Houston, 59 in Starkville, 62 in Macon, 59 in Lafayette County, 60 over in Clarksdale. So not chilly by any means out the door this morning. For your first 12 hours ahead, you can expect temperatures to continue to climb, be near 70 by 11, low 70s into your afternoon. Rain chances do taper off from a 20 to about a 10% chance throughout the rest of your day, and then eventually getting into the upper 60s by your 5 o'clock hour. Here's an overall picture of what's ongoing. You can see those showers and storms that caused us that grief overnight now passing over Alabama and into places like Atlanta, into central Tennessee as well. And we're tracking now this cold front coming in. So any storms that develop along this is what we're going to be watching over your next few hours. A few of those could be on the stronger side as well. The overall threat is very low and very down. We'll talk about where it is this morning, but still watching anything that does develop. And then we'll watch this other cold front sweep in. So as we put this into motion, yes, a few storms could still develop along the front as we head over your next few hours. Mainly south of 82 is where we're going to be watching. And then as that sweeps through, our severe weather threat is over, but we can still see a few showers due to this secondary front that's going to sweep in. Light showers, nothing severe by any means, but as it comes in, it's going to be bringing much cooler temperatures on the way. Here's that overall severe storm threat out there for your day ahead. As I said, that has mainly moved off to the south and east. Yeah, still clipping some of us here in North Mississippi, but for the most part, if you're traveling off into Alabama, I would be more concerned about your drive because those showers and storms and that threat overall has shifted off to the east with that cold front kind of sweeping through the afternoon over to the east in places like Alabama and over in Georgia as well. That's going to impact your travel plans. Like I said, if you're traveling off to the east in places like Alabama, Georgia, into maybe central Tennessee and then into the Carolinas, going to be running into that storm system that caused us that rain overnight. Again, going to be impacting those travel times for you. And for your day tomorrow, just take it a little bit further east. That system continues to track along the eastern coastline. So if you're traveling up from the northeast, maybe Pennsylvania, New York, you're traveling all the way up north into the Carolinas and even the eastern coastline of Georgia as well, still dealing with that rainfall that could impact your travel plans for your day ahead, again, into the day tomorrow. Coming up next, we'll talk about what you can expect if you're sticking here in North Mississippi. Cooler conditions on the way. We'll talk through how cold things are going to be for Thanksgiving. Of course, I have your Egg Bowl forecast coming up as well. If you're headed out to the Egg Bowl to support, well, whoever you're going to support, I'll have the full details of what you can expect for that too. And of course, a full look at your 7-day forecasts all coming up right after this.
Hi, my name is Rosie. Regional Rehab Center helps kids like me by offering speech therapy, occupational therapy, and dyslexia therapy. Your support helps so many of us get what we need to grow and succeed. Please help the Rehab Center.
Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning. Welcome into the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. The time now is 7:41. Thanks as always for starting off your day with us. You might have started real early with us at 2, 3 a.m. If you're up since then, hey, good morning again to you. We've been dealing with some rain and storms overnight, caused us to break in for coverage a few times. The good news is, even overnight and even right now, the main threat has really been outside of our main viewing area that we kind of focus in. We focus in on the northern half of Mississippi, from really Greenville all the way to Kosciuszko, Louisville, Macon, Aliceville, and then sitting up north as well. So this is the kind of main area we cover, and the good news is the severe weather threat has stayed out of that for the most part. We saw a few storms on the stronger side of things, but the most warnings have stayed outside of our area, but too close for comfort, to be honest. Still seeing a few storms sitting too close for comfort right now. Seeing some light showers mainly happening south of 82 from Atala County over into Noxubee County and then over into Alabama. If you are traveling along Alabama 22 into places like Jasper, 278, 82 into Tuscaloosa, you are going to be running into some very heavy rainfall. We're seeing rain sitting just outside of our area into Tuscaloosa. So traveling into Tuscaloosa, know anybody that is this morning, just give them a heads up. Know they're going to be dealing with some very heavy rain. You can see total lightning strikes. Wrong hand. Let me show you this way. Total lightning strikes up here, 239. That is all from that one storm that you're seeing that is moving into Tuscaloosa, because all of these light showers that we're dealing with here in North Mississippi, not seeing any lightning from that. So that lightning tracker is counting over 200 lightning strikes from this one storm that's moving into Tuscaloosa. Let me zoom in and show it to you, and then we'll kind of move on with our forecast. We're still watching this storm, still trying out there this morning, even though they're not necessarily trying in our area. They're just trying in general out there. You can see that very heavy rain, even some purples playing out right there from Snotty over into Ralph. That is what's indicating possibly some small hail happening in between those two cities right there. So keeping an eye on that. Also, still some very broad rotation happening with this storm as well. So again, we're not going to be covering that. That's not in North Mississippi. Just want to show you though that storm is sitting just outside of our area, and storms have been trying us all really night long. Still some heavy ones out there this morning. Let's give you some live looks out there. What's going on here in North Mississippi? Lots of clouds out there. Take a look over in Caledonia. Lots of clouds over on that camera, and temperatures in the 50s overall for the most part, near 60 degrees. You can see the movement of those clouds as well. Also dealing with some wet roadways, even though we're not seeing necessarily a whole lot of ongoing rainfall out the door this morning. 50s over in Blue Springs, and again, those MDOT traffic cameras, you can see the wet roadways because all of us saw at least some rainfall overnight, and some of us got in a little bit more than others. Same story over in Amory. Lots of clouds to deal with this morning. Let's talk about your airport delays. I know there's a lot of people going in and out of the area this morning, and maybe you have some layovers. I am tracking a few ground stops region wide. So take a look at this. We're looking at a few ground stops, one of those being in the Atlanta airport. This is due to that strong Boeing segment from that system that passed through us, got its act together, traveled through central Alabama, and is now making its way into Atlanta, causing some ground stops over in the Atlanta airport, also over in the Houston airport as well, seeing some ground stops. So know anybody that's taking some flights into either of these airports or coming into the area and some layovers in those, just know their flight status may be changing, and to keep an eye on that. Everywhere else, though, I'm tracking no at least moderate delays out there. Take a look at your day planner ahead. If you're sticking here in North Mississippi, 60s out there, middle 60s by 9, upper 60s by 10. 70s are back today. It's going to be another mild day ahead. It's the last one for a while, so enjoy it if you like the warmer conditions. In the 70s for the most part today, 74 in Bruce, 72 in Houston, 74 in Louisville. Closer to the Tennessee state line, temperatures do get into the 60s. Here's a look at that severe weather threat for your day ahead. The good news is that has continued to shift off to the east. Now, me and Matt talked about this early this morning. If you were in at 2, 3 a.m. watching us, this was our overall thought process as well, that the overall threat has shifted further off to the east. And the good news is the Storm Prediction Center meteorologists have reinforced that thought with us and continue to trim us out of that level, even that level 1, most of us out of that. Now, further into Noxubee County, yeah, still clipping in that level 1, very close to us, that level 2 as well. So we're still going to be watching this area, the very south and eastern portion of our viewing area, for a few storms out there this morning, just keeping our close eye on things. As we head into your 9-10 o'clock hour, that's when we could still see a few storms out there getting Golden Triangle region into Noxubee County. We're going to be keeping our eye on these. They are going to be passing along that front to see if they do become on the stronger side, but overall that severe weather threat mainly sitting off to our south as we head throughout your morning ahead. Going noon and on, this really starts to clear out. So I think by noon, we're all in the clear from that severe weather threat. Still could see a few light showers out there, though, due to another front coming into play. So don't expect the rain to necessarily be over with. Still could see a few light showers from Tate County, Marshall County, all the way into Tishomingo County into your dinner time hours. Nothing strong with these by any means, but an additional cold front coming in, bringing in cooler air as we head overnight. Clouds start to back away into your Wednesday. We're looking at much cooler air in the mix, northerly wind at play, and a whole lot of sunshine out there for your day ahead as well. So even into your afternoon, tracking out a lot of sunshine. And again, much cooler conditions. How much cooler for your day tomorrow? Take a look at your high temperatures in the 50s. We will be topping off tomorrow where a lot of us are seeing temperatures at right now, if that puts anything into perspective to you. So cooler conditions, even low 50s, the further north that you go, 52 in Senatobia, 52 in Boonville, and then into the middle to upper 50s, the further south that you go, 58 in Kosciuszko, 59 in Macon. All of us, though, much cooler. As for Thanksgiving, the same story comes into play. Temperature is going to be starting off in the 30s, lots of sunshine in the forecast, eventually only topping off in the 50s, low 50s out there for your Thanksgiving holiday as well. So got any plans? Make sure to bring the coat with you, at least no raincoat, but a big coat needed, especially if you're out in the early morning hours. Temperatures in the 40s by 7. Hey, for the Egg Bowl, still going to need the coat as well. Temperatures all the way through Friday going to be sticking near 50 degrees. If you're headed off to Starkville to support Mississippi State or Ole Miss, either way, the game starts at 11. Temperature is going to be at the 40s for most of that game, with even clouds at play as well. Upper 40s, maybe into the 50s by the time you're leaving those games or that game. Overall, still a pretty chilly game out there for the Egg Bowl nonetheless. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 70s today, drop it down to the 50s over the next few, all the way through Friday. Also, any early morning plans, maybe you're getting out hunting, maybe you have Black Friday plans. Going to be chilly out there, near freezing for Thanksgiving, into the 20s on your Friday. We see our next best chance of rain come back as we head Saturday night into Sunday. So got any plans for your upcoming weekend? You're going to want to keep checking back in with the forecast. Another round of widespread rain looking to come in again, mainly overnight into the evening hours of Saturday, overnight into early Sunday. That's what we're looking at right now, the overall timing with that. Temperatures look to stay in the 50s over your next few days ahead. After today, at least. So cooler conditions looking to kind of stick around with us all the way into the next upcoming weekend as well. Make sure to tune in this evening. We'll be live at 5, 6, and 10. Of course, we're going to keep up with the rain chances. So if anything does become strong to severe, you can check up with us right here. We will be live throughout the morning. If anything, again, becomes strong, we'll be live right here on Mississippi Live Weather. So make sure to tune in with us. Check our live updates. I'm sure me or Matt will be live before the 5 and 6 o'clock just to be bringing you one more update for the morning. So if you want to check in with that, just make sure to have your Mississippi Live Weather updates and notifications on. Thank you as always for tuning in with me. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday out there, and I hope you join me tomorrow morning at 6:30.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills. Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Well, hey, and happy Tuesday out there. We saw some showers and storms push through overnight, and we're going to be seeing a few more for your morning ahead. Temperatures in the 60s over your 8 to your 10 o'clock hour, upper 60s by 10. Rain chances again staying in the forecast for a few isolated showers and storms that a few could be on the stronger side of things. High temperatures this afternoon getting back into the 70s, 72 in Houston, 74 in Eupora, 60s hanging out the closer you are to that Tennessee state line. The overall severe weather risk out there for your day ahead, here's some good news, has shifted even further to the south and east. Really that level 2 encompassing more of central Alabama into southern Mississippi, but still that level 1 out of 5 clipping just the furthest south of our counties that it can. As we head over your next few hours, rain chance is going to be continuing from places like Attala County up into the Golden Triangle region, even as we head 9, 10 o'clock. These are going to be developing along the cold front that's pushing through. So we're going to keep our eye on anything that develops over the next few hours, but that overall threat is very low out there for anything to become strong to severe. As we head noon and on, we'll start to see these showers clear out and just going to be dealing with some cloud cover and maybe light showers for your day ahead. These light showers are with an additional cold front that's going to be pushing throughout the area. So got any dinner time plans up across the Tennessee state line from Prentiss County up into Tate County and north of that, still could see a few light showers out there, but overall, the severe weather threat will be over with afternoon, and a lot of it's just going to be dealing with cloud cover. As we head throughout your Wednesday, though, very different day ahead. Northerly wind at play, lots of sunshine in the forecast out there for your Wednesday. Going to be cooler, going to be just overall nicer out there. And again, lots of clearing conditions going to be taking place. Here's looking at your 7-day forecast. In the 70s today, in the 50s with that cold front passing through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Overnight lows on your Thanksgiving and Black Friday morning near freezing or below freezing. So definitely going to need to plan your outfits with some coats out there if you have any plans over your coming holiday days, I should say. I almost said weekend, but it's a Thursday and Friday. As we head into your upcoming weekend, though, more rain chances are on the way. Make sure to tune in with us this morning. We'll be live at 7, 7:30 and also at 5, 6, and 10 this evening.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
At First Choice Bank, Thanksgiving reminds us what truly matters, family. For over 125 years, we proudly support our local communities, helping families, businesses, and neighbors reach their goals. From all of us at First Choice Bank, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving.